Fox Sports may have just turned one missed crash into a full-blown credibility problem with NASCAR fans, because while Shane Van Gisbergen was charging toward another dominant road course win at Watkins Glen, a major incident involving Cody Ware was happening almost completely off-screen. And fans didn't even realize how serious the situation was until clips started spreading online afterward. That's when the backlash exploded. Now people aren't just criticizing one bad broadcast decision. Some fans are openly demanding NASCAR reconsider its entire television relationship with Fox. And honestly, this controversy goes way deeper than one missed replay. Here's what happened. Late in the race at Watkins Glen, Cody Ware lost control and slammed hard into the barrier during the final stage. Josh Berry also drove away with damage after the incident. Under normal circumstances, a crash like that immediately becomes one of the biggest stories on the broadcast, especially during the closing laps of a cup race where strategy, cautions, and restarts can completely change the outcome. But somehow, much of the television audience barely saw any of it happen live. Instead, viewers later discovered the incident through social media clips, onboard footage, and fan uploads circulating online after the race. That's what triggered the frustration. Because this wasn't just random background contact between cars running 20th and 21st, this crash potentially affected the entire finish of the race. If NASCAR had thrown a caution flag immediately, everything changes. Different pit calls, another restart, another opportunity for someone to challenge SVG late. Instead, the race stayed green, SVG drove away from the field, and viewers at home were left confused about why no yellow flag came out at all. That confusion is what really hurt Fox here. Fans weren't just upset they missed a wreck. They were upset because the broadcast failed to explain a major race-defining moment while it was happening. And in modern sports media, that's dangerous. Because today's audience doesn't wait for television anymore. The second fans realize social media is showing them more than the official broadcast, trust starts disappearing fast. That's exactly what happened Sunday. Almost immediately, NASCAR fans flooded social media with criticism. Some complained Fox focused too heavily on random battles deeper in the field instead of actual breaking race developments. Others pointed out that the network has developed a reputation for missing important moments altogether. And honestly, this isn't the first time Fox has faced this criticism. At Talladega earlier in the season, viewers were already furious after commercials interrupted coverage around a massive multi-car crash. Third, fans felt like one of the biggest moments of the race got buried underneath ad timing and delayed replay coverage. Now Watkins Glen has added even more fuel to that frustration. And this is where the conversation gets bigger than just one race weekend. Back in 2023, NASCAR and Fox agreed to a long-term media rights extension that was supposed to strengthen coverage of the sport moving forward. Instead, a growing part of the fan base believes the gap between what viewers expect and what Fox actually delivers is getting wider, especially because NASCAR coverage itself has evolved dramatically. Fans now compare every network presentation side by side in real time. They compare camera work, replay timing, booth awareness, commercial placement, even how quickly broadcasters react to developing incidents. That means mistakes stand out more than ever before. And Watkins Glen created the worst possible scenario for Fox because the missed incident directly connected to race strategy. That's the key detail here. This wasn't simply a production error. It potentially affected how viewers understood the outcome of the race itself. That's why the reaction became so intense so quickly. Some fans even started questioning how analysts in the booth didn't immediately push harder for replays or explanations once Ware's damaged car appeared on screen. Because from the audience perspective, there was a disconnect between what was happening on the track and what the broadcast was actually communicating. And once that disconnect starts happening repeatedly, viewers stop trusting the presentation. Strategically, Fox now has a serious image problem with hardcore NASCAR fans. Casual viewers might move on quickly. Dedicated race fans won't. These are fans who notice missing onboard angles, fans who track pit cycles corner by corner, fans who immediately recognize when coverage misses something important. That audience is incredibly loyal to the sport, but also incredibly demanding. And frankly, NASCAR fans already believe television coverage has struggled for years balancing racing action with commercial obligations. So when a major crash gets missed during the final stage of a race, it reinforces every existing frustration all at once. Now, to be fair, live motorsports broadcasting is extremely difficult. There are dozens of moving storylines happening simultaneously. directors have seconds to choose camera feeds, and sometimes incidents genuinely happen outside the focus of the main broadcast shot. But fans are becoming less patient with those explanations because technology has raised expectations. People expect every major moment to be captured immediately now, especially in a billion-dollar sport with massive television contracts attached to it. So what happens next? Best case scenario for Fox? This becomes a wake-up call. Production adjustments get made, communication inside the booth improves, and future broadcasts become sharper during chaotic race moments. If that happens, this controversy fades fairly quickly. Worst case scenario, the criticism keeps building week after week. Fans continue believing other networks simply cover NASCAR better, and Fox develops a long-term reputation for missing key moments during the biggest races of the season. That's much harder to recover from, because in sports broadcasting, perception matters almost as much as performance itself. And right now, a growing number of NASCAR fans believe the television coverage is becoming part of the problem instead of part of the experience. So now the question shifts to you. Are NASCAR fans overreacting to one difficult live production moment, or is Fox genuinely hurting the viewing experience for the sport? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more NASCAR coverage, breakdowns, and behind-the-scenes analysis every week, make sure you subscribe to SportsWire USA.